What's going on, guys? It's your boy DGO Cats, or the God of Cats, back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a bit different. Today I'm going to be making Five Nights at Golden Cats. Well, no, that's not what it's called. I take that back. Five Nights at Purple Cats Origins. That's what it's called. So, anyway, this is gonna be a somewhat different video than my other videos. It is kind of going to be like a combination of how to make a working Five Nights at Freddy's character and working on my FNaP map, which that series is done. There is a playlist for it. If I remember at the end, I'll throw that in the end card. So yeah, if I can remember, that is. But today we're going to be building Five Nights at Golden Cat, or why do I keep calling it that? Five Nights at Purple Cat's Origins, Part 1. I do have to say Part 1. This is going to be a multiple part thing. I'm thinking today we just work on building the map. So, yeah. Now before I made this, I actually did make it in Minecraft. I have this big Minecraft world with like every single map from every single game. So, yeah. So I have that. So I'm gonna have that open here. Anyway. So what I usually do is to make games like this, and it's been a long time since I've made a map. But what I do is I start by making the opening hub, right? So basically, this is the space that you spawn in at. So there are two Five Nights at Purple Cat's Origins games. Well, kind of. There's Five Nights at Purple Cat's Origins 1 and 2. But similar to regular Five Nights at Purple Cats, there are other games with the Origins title that are not numbered. They're like kind of spin-offs or whatever. Like, there's Five Nights at Purple Cats, The Glitch World, and a lot of Five Nights at Purple Cats games. There's like 3 UCN games. And one of the games that I will be working on eventually on this channel is a Doors style game, maybe, if I can figure out how to get this to work. Yeah. So we're going to start by making the chamber, the holding chamber. So this is going to be where you spawn in at. So yeah. Let's see. And I can go into first person for now. Because this is just building. I will have to eventually get out of first person just so I don't get myself stuck again. I don't know what this is. Why this keeps happening. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's go with... I remembered that. Okay. Now what I'm gonna need is notes. So yeah, there is this weird thing about the way that the button hitboxes work, where sometimes if you can't get the settings or the link button to show up, you just have to like phase into the block behind the thing you're trying to work on, and it'll show up. I don't know why, but this is going to be, nope, that's going to be first game. Huh? Interesting. Alright. Oh, I get it. Okay. And then this is going to be 2. The second game is definitely going to be a whole thing. So, yeah. It's gonna be a whole thing. Let's see. What do I have to do in that game again? Oh, yeah. A lot of stuff. And by the way, I did figure out how to fix characters like Purple Cat and, well, in this game, Golden Cat and Shadow Cat. And the yellow guy from the How to Make a Working FNaF character. Yeah, I said that right. It's just pathing. It's just extra pathing. It's kind of simple. I'll show you. Yeah. Let's start those, or let's start with the map though. So we're gonna go over to here, to this side, and what we want to do is we want to hit 1, and this is how I space out the maps. We want to take a long wedge and rotate it so that it's the long way is so that basically you can get as much distance from the start as possible with 3. So now what I want to do is I want to get a block. So here's what we're going to do now. This part is the only part that is the same between the working on my FNaF game series and just making a sit in the office game, and that's outlining the map. However, I did forget to record the outlining of the map part. It's not all that interesting. I might skip past this. Oh no. Anyway, we'll see. So this is 4 blocks. Alright, so this marks the edge of the map. Okay, so this is gonna be the office area. And that is 7 by 4. So what we want to do is we want to build it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to build it away from the main hub so that we don't run the map through it. So you want to find an edge, like one of the rooms at the very edge of the map, and build from that out. Like here. So we have, this goes here and here. And then there is a vent right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10 block space, I believe. Yeah, it's 10 blocks. So it goes about 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. It goes about like 6 blocks. Oh, okay, I see. So we go here, and then we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we just want to keep building this out. Yeah, so this map is the first map to have a loading dock that wasn't added in after the fact. So when I was making that big Minecraft map that I was talking about earlier, I realized that where's all the ingredients and stuff coming from? It needs like a loading dock area or whatever. So I went and added that in, but I had to make sure it was somewhere off camera so it wasn't like, or off like the security cameras. And yeah, so this is the first one to have the loading dock actually made during development of the map. Because when I started making this map on Minecraft, I didn't know what I wanted it to look like yet. I just knew it had to have a door and a vent. Okay, so that's 2 rooms done. Ooh. It is doing some weird glitch thing. I don't like it. Shift. No, I want to go in here. So what is this room to the left? Ah, another room that I didn't really have before this. This is the ventilation room. Basically, it's where the intake vent for all the air is, and it's the easiest place to get into the vents for vent maintenance. Not a lot of places have it. I'm not even sure if it's a real thing, but I decided why not add it. Cause like you would think, right? You want to keep it hidden away somewhere so that some random kid can't start playing with the vent, right? So I figured add a vent room. So yeah, let's see. So then we have 1, 2, 3, and then there's another door here. This hallway is like the main room basically, because like almost everything is connected through this hallway. Alright, and then right, these are the bathrooms. So yeah, there's that. So let's add in these bathrooms. So here's the other bathroom. Now, in the Minecraft build, I don't really have any decorations for that. I'm probably going to add some. Just because, like, the story's supposed to be for this game, right? Like, you're working security and it, like, just got built, right? So, the animatronics got sent in early, so you had to go in to fill in for security guard. So There's not really supposed to be a whole lot, but I feel like there should be at least like some boxes and stuff in here. Let's see. 4. That's 10, 15. It's a 15 by 10. So this goes down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I know that's 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Okay. Now the stage is a bit weird on this one. And like the stage camera. And this is also going to be one of the first times I attempt to do camera blind spots. So basically what that means is putting some solid blocks in to block the places you can't see in game usually. So like you can't go to the stage cam and view the main area. Stuff like that. And I might add, like, I didn't do this in the original Five Nights at Purple Cats. I'm probably going to go back and do that after this video. But, like, voids, or, like, shadowing. So, like, just put big black walls up so that, you can't see where you're not supposed to, kinda, sorta. So, something like that. And then yeah, so the stage is higher up than usual. 3, 4, 5. The stage is higher up than usual on this map. That's why I said it's kind of weird. But yeah, so then what else is there in here? The door out is right here. And that's one thing, for sure, is I always have, like, an exit door. Because, like, that's the one thing that hasn't really made a whole lot of sense to me about FNaF games is there's no exit. So, like, how do you get there? How do you leave? Is it like that? Oh, it's 6 blocks. I could just do 5. It's fine. And I know why it's a different proportion. Because this is like a 5 by 6 as opposed to a 3 by 5. And that is because of the, I use a little redstone circuit that I build into the stage just to, make it look more realistic, like because for those of you who don't know, you can actually, like, if you set power to the block that an armor stand is on, it will start going through all the different poses it has, kind of like it's performing. So whenever I'm making a FNaF map, I always add that into the stage. And I can make a video on like how to do that if you want. Just like, I don't know, if I get like, just like leave a comment down below if you would like to see that, and I'll make it work. I do kind of have Minecraft on my computer, so I can do that. Kind of. I'm not sure if it works for Java or not. It might. I know it works for Bedrock for sure, or at least it did last time I checked. I haven't actually put an armor stand in there for a while, but let's see. And then there's a room in here, which is a 5x6. Okay, so that goes out. So this goes out to like right here. So yeah, it's not the biggest map. It's not really supposed to be. How do I say this without going deep into the lore? Basically, this is his first map, or his first, restaurant, and his, like, first attempt at a restaurant. Sorry. Unfortunately, because of MatPat's retirement, one of my original goals isn't fully achievable. My goal was to make this story. Like, I have this story, and it's so complex that I wanted to try and make, like, MatPat himself be like, hey, this is very complicated, I like it, let's try and analyze it, even if it's on, like, a GT Live. But now he's retiring, so I guess game theory's not done, though, to be fair. Which is fair, but, like, I don't even have the coding experience to take the game out of, what's it called? I don't have the coding experience to take this game out of, Piggy build mode. Like, I can make it in build mode, but that's about it. Once I do that, like, I tried making Five Nights at Purple Cats in Roblox Studio a couple days ago, and I've realized that I need a bit more experience than that, but I will work on it eventually. But yeah, this is the whole map of the first game. Of Origins 1. Origins 2 is going to look a lot bigger, but it's not really. So in Origins 2, we go to some weird places. I'm just going to say that. Like, this universe equivalent of a sound illusion disc is used, and, like, instead of nights, it's hours, and, like, every hour the map changes, and so do the characters, and, like, new characters get added and stuff. There's a lot to it. We'll get there when we get there. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. What I am going to do, though, is something I actually haven't done in Purple Cats or in any of the games yet, and I'm thinking of adding this too, is setting the levers up so that the characters will appear in the what's it called? The characters will appear in their starting positions even if they don't move. So like in Five Nights at Purple Cats, the characters appear as they're activated, which is not at all how the game's actually supposed to go. It's supposed to be as the characters are or it's supposed to be they're all already there. And I know how to fix it. It's a very simple fix. Haven't done it yet. So yeah, anyway. So that's the basic outline of the map done. Let me just go up. Yeah, it's not the biggest map. It's not supposed to be. It's like the Fredbear's Family Diner, I'd say. I have forgotten, however, about the vents. And I don't think you ever see this in game unless I put a camera in the vent and forgot about it. But yeah, the vent in here doesn't lead to any top vents. It only goes to your office. Yeah, and there's no camera in here. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that real quick. All I have to do is just figure out where... Okay. I just had to figure out the positioning of the vent. But yeah, you would never see this in game because there's no vent camera. So you would never notice. But yeah. Golden Cats 2 is gonna have a lot more editing stuff and like off-camera stuff. Because Golden Cats 2 is literally just going to be copying this map like 6 or 7 times. And then adding different mechanics to each map. It's going to be a big game. I might even have to put it on its own save file. But yeah, so here's this. Let me... so now what we're going to do is color it, and I have no idea how long I've been recording for. Because the only downside to screen recording on this, as opposed to the way I was doing it before when I played mobile, is I don't have a timer constantly running that tells me how long I've been recording for. Because in the past, the microphone and the screen recording were separate. Like in past videos. Like all the videos you see where I'm playing mobile, the screen recording and the microphone are recorded separate and then thrown together. And so the mic recording would tell me exactly how long I had been recording for. And now I don't have that, so Yeah, Mac doesn't run a screen record timer. But whatever I have at the end, what I could do is, I could always edit out all the random parts where I go quiet, and that'll, because I've got to, like right now, where I'm just going quiet randomly to think of what I'm trying to say, I could always edit those parts out. And then there's a lot of footage gone, because then it doesn't really, just play mid-sentence, but it still cuts out a lot. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to come back. That's the one thing I haven't really mastered at all yet, is just figuring out, or not figuring out, but like not painting the wrong tiles, because it's like every other one, and it's easy to like accidentally over move, or like over just accidentally go too far, basically. Here, I'm just gonna use the mouse. I'm gonna stop moving for a second. And, so yeah, today's video is just gonna be building the map. It's going to be the flooring, it's going to be this outline, and it's going to be making the walls. So, yeah. Let's see. What else do I need to do? This is definitely not going to be the last game I work on. Like, I did some counting, and every single one of my save files that I have right now that is empty on this computer or on this account will be filled by the time I am done. And let's just say that when it comes to videos, I'm most likely going to have content to do for a while. That's not even including external games. Like, I have some games that I want to play that aren't made by me. Like, there's like, I want to play regular Piggy on the channel at some point, for sure. I want to... There's a game called Submarine Simulator on Roblox, for those of you who know that game. Despite what you think, it is actually a FNaF game. And my dogs are barking again. A bunch of other games. I recently, or not recently, I've had it for a while, but I have Henry Stickmin ready. I know that's not really a horror game, but it's still a game I would like to play on the channel. And then all I have to do is that is diamond plate, okay. Then all I have to do, or what? Oh no. I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, hold on, no it's not. I was gonna say that's all the coloring for the map done, but I still have to, do this. Let's see, so then there's this. And there we go. Now all the coloring is done. So now what we have to do is make the walls. Luckily, the walls on this won't take as long as they did in the other video, the working on my FNaF fan game map series, because that took like a whole video, that took like a video and a half, was just building the walls, because that map was so big. This one's not as big, and it's going to be actually edited, because I have picked up some editing skills, not much, but I have picked up some editing skills lately. Like, you'll notice in some of my more recent videos, I actually have jump cuts and cutting stuff out. Like the how to make a working quote-unquote FNaF character in piggy build mode. That one I made 2 characters and cut like one of them almost completely out because it ended up not working. I figured out how to fix it and I uploaded that video. Once again, if I can remember all of this, I will try and put it somewhere, either an iCard in the top of the video or at the end card. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the walls. I know this part wasn't really that interesting. The part ones of working on games never really will be, unless the map is like really small, because the whole first part is just working on the map, or like making the map, so like laying it out and coloring it and all that. So yeah. I think I'm gonna skip past this part, this last little bit of wall making, and I'll just jump cut to like getting close to finishing the walls. Alright, so that's layer 1 done. Now I'm going to, here, before I move on to the checkered pattern, I'm going to, build the garage door. And I do actually have a plan for this. Lift that up by 1. And now let's see, can I do what I was thinking about doing? Can this be resized? It cannot. Okay. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to build this, and you'll see why. It's going to be the, like, paneling that you see on the doors. And I know unless I hit a button, it won't be powered, so that's why I'm just putting the regular blocks in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. I'm going to place 1 block. And then all I have to do is resize this. And then merge it. And there are somewhat functional paneling. Yeah, so now what we're going to do is build the vents. And what we're going to do after that is the rest of the walls. And actually, what I might do is I might figure out how to do a time lapse, and I might just time lapse me building the rest of the walls, as well as cutting out all the stuff. yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do is just time lapse it. So, without further ado, let's start the time lapse if there is one. Alright, so that is all of the walls done. So all we have to do now is make the door, which is one of the easier steps, but it is also one of the more fun steps. So what we gotta do is we take two of these, right, put one in each base, and then we resize them up like this. And then we take these, we tilt them to the side. We make this shape, and then we go like this, and we merge them in. There we go. And then all we have to do now is black this out so you can't see through it, and place a block. We hit this, and then we block out all of that, and then we just pull it over a couple more to block that. And there you have it. That's going to do it for part 1 of working on Five Nights at Purple Cat's Origins. Let's save that real quick. There we go. And anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I promise it'll be more interesting. Next time we will actually make some characters. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.